Today in this video I'm going to describe the Elastic Path Commerce Cloud Inventory Import integration, which is available in the Integrations Hub. This integration allows loading inventory data into Elastic Path Commerce Cloud. You can find the integration in your store in Integrations Hub tab. We can see it here. Let's configure the integration. The integration allows adding an API key to secure the access to the endpoint exposed by the integration. However, for this presentation, I'm not going to leverage this functionality. Let's configure connection to Elastic Path Commerce Cloud. We need to provide a client ID, client secrets to the store we are going to use, as well as proper URL. We can see the authentication has been successful. Apart from connection details, there are a few settings that can be configured. I'm not going to discuss all of them. The more important worth mentioning, I would say, is the product batch size. This is the value which is used to fetch product information from Elastic Path Commerce Cloud in a batch mode. Maximum allowed value is 100. If, however, someone by mistake provides a value which is more than 100, integration will adjust accordingly and will use 100 for the runtime. So let's finish the configuration. As we can see, our integration was enabled. What we need to do is we need to make sure that we copy right URL for the endpoint we need to use. And now I'm going to present how this integration works. First, we need to make sure that we have any products in the system. So this is the condition that we need to fulfill. If we want to push the inventory for the products, those products need to exist in the system. If for any reason product that we are trying to load the inventory for does not exist in the system, the inventory will not be updated. Here in the example, we can see a few products that I have prepared. None of them has inventory data. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to push the file with the inventory for those 5 products. So let's switch to the Postman. We need to make sure that we are using correct webhook. As a bare minimum in the body, we need to provide at least one file with inventory data we want to send to the system. This file needs to be publicly accessible so that integration can access it. However, it is highly recommended to secure it in some way. Here I'm using pre-signed URLs, S3 pre-signed URLs for this demo. So I'm going to send the message to the endpoint. We have received execution ID from Integrations Hub. Let's see in the Integration Hub what is the status. We can trace the execution in Executions tab of the integration. We can see that the load has successfully been completed. In the logs section, we can see the logs. We can also see outputs of every step of the integration. Now, if we switch to load EPCC product inventory step, we can see that integration has processed 5 records. So total records means that integration receives request to update inventory for 5 products. Invalid records means this is number of the records for which the request was in invalid format. In this case, it was 0. And process record means that 5 records of all the submitted were in right format and 5 were processed by the integration. Now let's take a look at the product. And we can see that inventory of each product has been updated accordingly based on the content sent in the file. That's all for this presentation. Thank you for watching.